Alrighty, what's up everybody? It is I, your golden sun boy! With the sun gorgeously in my face, because I'm so good looking, goddammit. But it is I, your tribal god of extreme, Peter Joseph here, for a beautiful sunny Monday evening. July the 28th, 2025, as we are wrapping up the end of this glorious month of July. And then on Friday, we begin the dog days of August, brother! But thank you for watching on this Monday evening, July the 28th, 2025, right here on the main channel, Killer of Demons 66. Yeah. And as always, thank you for watching. Make sure you like the video, hit that subscribe button in my pants. Down in the description box below. Share the video all over the internet. Don't forget to like the video, like I said, subscribe to my channels, all down below. Make sure you leave a comment on the video if you like. If you don't, well, too bad. I don't care. But if you leave stupid comments, bye-bye, so long, farewell to you. You will get sent to the Shadow Realm, where Satan and Ozzy will eat your soul. So please don't do that. If you want to do that, go to your dead channel that nobody gives a flying fuck about. Do it over there with your stupid, ugly, disgusting, furry boyfriends. Go fuck each other. I don't give a shit. Just don't splash on me. Just get away. Take that somewhere else. I'll put up a tarp next time. But it is what it is. But do that shit on another channel. Don't do it on mine. You don't like it? Tough shit. And follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And don't forget to tap and slap that bell. Turn on all notifications so you don't miss the next one. Because if you do, well, like I said, you're pretty much SOL. You better know what that means by now. Because if you don't, there will be a test. You'll fail. And you get hit with an exploding barbed wire baseball bat. That's all I gotta say about that. So if you don't know what it means, look it up, asshole. And we move on. And if you're brand new here, welcome to the party, pal. We hope you enjoy the ride. Sit back, relax, grab yourself a cold one. Whatever you got. I got Gatorade. Gatorade is thirst aid for that deep down body thirst. But whatever you're drinking, while you watching my videos, so I know you drink a lot, but drink responsibly. But whatever you're drinking, sit back, relax, put your feet up, and enjoy the show. If you like it, great. You know, go fuck yourself. And, yeah. That's pretty much all I gotta say about that. Yep. That's that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, on this beautiful, hot as fuck Monday evening, we got Monday Night Raw coming up, the final Raw until this weekend's SummerSlam event, or as Bret Hart would say, the SummerSlam, or another person called it Summerfest, or a dumb fuck Braves fan named JD calls it Summer Scam. From MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. So, should be finalizing probably night 2. I think night 1's just about done. But maybe some extra matches will be on both nights. So, kind of finalizing the card by Friday, which will be at the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey. I don't even know where we are tonight, and I don't give a shit. And that's that. But it should be a good show. So the Heat Man will be facing Big Bronson Reed of the B&B Security. See if Roman might show up. He is advertised and will be on the show. See what happens with that. Now, Jey Uso and Bronson Reed was supposed to happen at SummerSlam. But now that Roman's in, we're going to get a tag team match player. Most likely, setting it up for night 1, co-main event. Roman and Jey should win, obviously, hopefully. We'd be mad if they don't. Acknowledge your tribal chief and the Yeet Man. Big J. The main event, Jey Uso. And we got that. And, got some other stuff going on tonight on your 2.5-hour Cure for Insomnia Monday night on Netflix. So see what happens with that as we start SummerSlam week. We got NXT tomorrow. Dynamite! From Baltimore, I think, on Wednesday. Otaku's gonna be there, so go see him and say hello. We got TNA Ring of Honor on Thursday, and then we got the SmackDown before SummerSlam on Friday. Also got Collision live on Thursday night on TNT, so that's gonna be a big night of action with TNA Ring of Honor, so taped. And then Saturday night at 6 p.m. and Sunday, 6 to about 9, 10 o'clock at night. Probably 10, maybe 11. Who knows how long SummerSlam might be this year. But lots of wrestling on Saturday night and Sunday night. So have fun with your watch parties. If you're going to SummerSlam, have fun there. And I think Issa might be going there. So check that out. I don't know if she is or not. Who knows with her. But if she is, go say hi. Tell her I sent you. No, I'm kidding. But I digress. We move on with all that. But should be a great week of action. And then when we got in August, we got Emergence on August the 8th. Then we got a doubleheader, August the 24th, Forbidden Door, early in the day. And then right into NXT Heat Wave. And then the week after that, the end of the month of August on Labor Day weekend, we got Clash in Paris. That's going to be I believe, a 1 or 2 o'clock show. So another Sunday afternoon show, which would be the week before we got Forbidden Door. It's going to be in London. So afternoon and evening wrestling on the 24th. But then afternoon wrestling on the 31st. So we watch that. And then we do whatever the fuck we want on our Sunday evening, Sunday night. And then we get ready for Labor Day, Monday, September the 1st, with the Labor Day parades and all the good shit. And then football coming up soon. Can't wait. By the way, speaking of football, congratulations to Brock Purdy. And I believe his wife had a little baby. So, very nice, very evil, very nice, like Mr. Danhausen. But very nice. My congratulations go out to Brock Purdy and his wife on the birth of their baby. Gonna be a Niner fan, of course. If not, we'll have to kick that baby out. Get him out of here! You will grow up to be a Niner fan like your dad! And that's that. Anyway, moving on. Alright, so we got that. Mets baseball tonight in San Diego. Mets on a 7-game win streak. 1.5 up on the Filthies, who playing Chicago, the White Sox. Hopefully the White Sox actually do us a solid this week. Probably not. But Mets got a hard 6-game stretch with San Diego tonight, tomorrow, and Wednesday. Then they're off day on Thursday. And then SummerSlam weekend at home against those San Francisco Giants, where they swept clean out of the building. You gotta love it. And then for you Yankee fans, well, you got a 4-game series against Tampa Bay in that construction site coming up this week. And oh boy, oh, you won yesterday. Fine, you did us a solid. Good job. You should have swept those fuckers. But Yankees are garbage. Judgy Wudgy's on the IL. Lucky he didn't get hurt seriously. He's not out for the season, but, you know, his elbows are fucked up. It's his foot, his elbow, next thing is his head. Who knows? Who knows what that steroid-using bum? Fuck him. And fuck the Yankees, and fuck their stupid fans, too. Because you're bye-bye right now. You're 5.5 out. I know you might have a wild card spot, but you keep playing like you've been playing lately. Bye-bye, so long, farewell to you by September. But, you know, it's getting close to August, which, you know, like the time when the Yankees kind of, like, alright, we're not going to fuck around anymore. Put the pedal to the metal and start that playoff run. So, can't get out the Yankees just yet. Right now, they're not looking good, and not having Judgy Wudgy in the lineup kind of does hurt and doesn't hurt sometimes. You know, they got some other players, you know, rounding them out and everything. Blah, 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 blah. And they got an old friend from the Mets, Ahmed Rosario, gonna play short. Yeah, get rid of Volpe. Get rid of him. They're gonna kick him out. But it'll probably be like a backup shortstop to Volpe, who can't throw the first. At least Rosario can throw the first, and he has a good bat. But, you know, Volpe does too, but, it is what it is. But, fuck the Yankees. Let's go Mets. As we begin the nightmare month of August. If you've been a Met fan as long as I have, August is not a great month for the last few years. That's true. But we shall see what happens in a few days. We got the trade deadline on on Thursday. So we'll see what the Mets and the Yankees might do. Mets might be moving Vientos, might be moving a whole bunch of people. Who knows? They did get one guy from Baltimore. I think his name is Gabriel Soto. No relation to Ron Soto, but he's from Baltimore, left-handed pitcher, which does great in the bullpen. I think he pitched yesterday. So see what he does, and see what Uncle Stevie and cousin David Stearns do with maybe some big trades, some meh trades to get the Mets into their playoff run. And it's going to be a bumpy ride through August and September with those 7 games of the Filthies coming up right near the end of the month, and for the week after Labor Day weekend. Gonna be tough. Because you got to throw in the Braves and the Marlins and the Nats. Oh, pesky. You got some other teams in there in between. But it's not going to be an easy last 50 or so game, 45, 50 games for the Mets. But we'll see. But as long as they keep winning series, we're fine. Can win that division for the first time since 22. I believe 22, I think. That'd be great. But we'll see. Not 22. Did they win? I forget. Might have been 15, but I thought it was 22. I have to check it. Whatever. But we'll see if the Mets can do some damage. I think they will, even though their starting pitching ain't great. But you don't really need a juggernaut starting pitching staff to win a championship. So, just saying. God damn it. Alright, moving on. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, on this Monday evening, we'll talk about Collision probably later, and then maybe Raw tomorrow. We'll see what happens with that, because finally I don't have a busy week. Next week I do, but this week, not so much. So, I get to kind of chill this week. I do have an off day on Thursday, because I gotta get my teeth done. Bottom teeth starting next week. And, pretty much getting ready for SummerSlam on the weekend. So, but week after that, busy week. And then by the end of August, busy. So, as we get into Labor Day weekend, and that's that. And I am taking a weekend off. It's the 15th. The 15th, 16th, and 17th. No videos. I will be incommunicado, pretty much. I am taking a little break for the weekend. I'm going to be in Jersey, seeing this great band on one of those days. Just gonna have fun with the missus and some friends. So no, I'm not doing any videos. I'm gonna take an actual weekend off. I will be on YouTube looking at videos and maybe commenting here and there, but no actual videos. I'll put up the, maybe a community post with my SmackDown thoughts and my Collision thoughts, and then that'll be it after that. But I will be back on video form, probably that Sunday night. No, not that Sunday night. So probably that Monday. So your late SmackDown and Collision review will be coming on the 18th, I believe, and that's the date. Yeah, the 18th. So August 18th, I'll be back with some videos. So I'll be doing my SmackDown and Collision video, pretty much almost back to back on the 18th, and then we'll get back to our hopefully normal schedule as we get into that weekend with the double pay-per-view, and then we got Clash of Paris for Labor Day weekend, and a whole lot of more shit. We got the NFL preview coming up pretty soon, so stay tuned for that. And no, I am not getting the book this year again, but it's coming off the top of the dome. But I do have some research I did save for the Niners, for the Jets, and your great Los Giants de Nueva York. So talk about that probably at the end of August, probably before Labor Day weekend, because I know the first game is the Eagles and the Eagles defending their title against the damn Cowboys. I think it's in Dallas too. So See what the Eagles do this year, see what the Niners do this year, the Jets, the Giants, and of course, my Niners. Look pretty damn good. I think they're going to turn it around, hopefully. Praise the Lord, hopefully. Well, we got that. Alright, enough about that. Alright, really quickly, ladies and gentlemen, before we get to Monday Night Raw, it is time for your late, so far out of fucking date, TNA Impact Wrestling and Ring of Honor reviews. For this past Thursday evening, a special day in some people's eyes. But anyway, Impact Wrestling for July 24th, 2025. Alright, as always, we begin with the better show. Impact Wrestling, and was a pretty good show as we're coming out of Slammiversary, which was horrible. And now we're going into Emergence, which is a week from Friday, I believe. So we got that. Big match was made for the tag team titles. Damn Hardy Boys. Jeff Hardy, dude. And, Broken Matt Hardy, yes. Wonderful. I get a premonition, if you will. Yes, wonderful. Brother Nero. Okay. I knew you'd come. That sounds vulgar there, Matt. I thought you meant, Sister Rebecca, but Rebecca Hardy, Rebby Hardy, you know what I mean? She comes along. But like that goes. Anyway, moving on. Alright, so TNA emanated from the Ryan Center in Kingston, not Jamaica, Kingston, Rhode Island. So, start of the Rhode Island tapings, which was taped on the same day, it's the 24th, I think. Well, this is the live show. Then next week's show is taped, I think the week after that's taped. So, but this is live from the Ryan Center in Kingston, Rhode Island, and our commentary team, as always, Tom Phillips and Aiden English, otherwise known as Matthew Waywald. Rusev Day! Don't say that, don't sing that to him when you see him. Just say hello. But just ask him how Rusev Day is. Rusev Day should be every day. In Lana's eyes, it is. It was. They're still together, but they're not technically married anymore. Technically. I don't know if they went through the divorce, or I know they broke up, but I don't know if they actually got divorced. But, oh well. Rusev can't get enough of Lana's. Because Rusev smashed Lana pussy. Yeah. That's what he does. Moving on. Alright, so TNA was a pretty good show. We start off with an opening in memoriam graphic to the Hulkster brother, who almost killed TNA way back when, about 15 years ago. Him and Bitchoff almost killed poor little Dick Cicada, honey's little company. Almost did it. I mean, Dick Cicada, honey, almost killed herself. If it wasn't for her good buddy, Billy Corgan, TNA would have been dead. But, still going on 23 goddamn years later, and is kicking ass with the WWE NXT partnership. It's doing great right now. Love it. Alright, so we get that. That was very nice. And God bless Hulk Hogan, brother. The Hulkster. Brother. Brother. Okay, moving on. Alright, then we get a long as fuck Slammiversary recap. We saw Trick Willie somehow cheat to beat Joe Hendry and Mike Santana to retain the TNA World title. We saw JC Jane become a double champion by beating Masha Slamovich to become the new TNA Knockouts champion. And Leon Slater becoming the youngest TNA X Division champion, and the return of the Phenom. Well, not the Phenom, but he's phenomenal. AJ got bad hair. Styles. Bam. We got that. Alright, so we open with the opening sequence, and who should come out first on our live edition of Impact? Well, it's the Authority figure, and that's Santinamala, you son of a gun! Cobra! Right, so Santino Marella, a great Italian man, he comes out, wants the TNA World title back, you think? So he's coming for the NXT North American / Canadian title with Ethan Page tomorrow night on NXT. He's not going to win it. But then Masha Slamovich, the former TNA Knockouts champion, comes out, wants her rematch next week against JC Jane. So Santino's like, you got it. And then the System come out, former X Division champion Moose. We had Eddie Edwards and his hot wife Alicia Edwards. Fandango, otherwise known as JDC, and a major player himself, and that's Brian Myers. So they all come out, and Eddie talks about getting rid of Dark State at Slammiversary. Thank God for that, because they're going to go back to, like, the drawing board, pretty much. And he's not going to let outsiders come into TNA and take over ever again. And they're willing to go to war for TNA and be the soldiers. Iron Army, anyone? Huh. Good little in this moment there reference there, Eddie. Love it. Thank you. In this moment, kicking ass at a town near you right now on their Hell Hath No Fury tour. Go see them. And then they're going to be on tour September and October for the next named tour. I forgot what the name of it is, but I think it's a Days End tour. I forget. Who knows? But download Heretic right now on Spotify and Apple Music. And watch. The video's not out yet, but the audio is out now. Video, I don't know when that's coming out yet. Probably sometime soon, I would think, because it is the first single off the new album. Whenever that comes out. Probably sometime this fall, maybe the winter, who knows. We got that. Alright, so he talks about that, and then Moose talks about facing Leon Slater, made him remember why he loves TNA, and he earned becoming the new X Division champ, and they all want to take out Trick Witty! Guess who? He comes out with first class AJ Top Flop Dollar Francis, Casey Navarro, who they call Pink, because he wears pink usually, and well, they come out, and Trick thinks Moose must be stupid, because Trick took out, I ain't ever backing down from no average Joe. I ain't ever backing down from no average troll, basically. And my coup, better do it, my coup, Mike Santana. So Moose all ready to fight. He's like, hey Trick Witty, you bring Uncle Phil and Pink out to my ring right now. That was funny. But they're about to go to the ring, and then Owner 4 come out. Mustafa Ali, the beautiful Puerto Rican princess Tasha Steelz, and the Good Hands, Skylar and Hodge, along with a bunch of security, one big, huge guy. I forget. We did get his name, not on the show, but go on Ringside News and find it. So they come out, and Ali says, "We are the best faction, the real best faction, right, in TNA." And then we got a big old brawl, and Trick Willie and First Class like, oh, look at these guys! Alright, so we got a few things set up for the night. The System wants to fight NXT guys. I guess we're going to go with that. Well, we move on with that. So, that's that. Alright, 3 out of 5 stars for that. Then we go to the back. Santino Marella makes Brian Myers and his good buddy, major player, teammate, Matt fucking Cardona, who got beat by Mike Santana at GCW last weekend. Ha! Pussy. Chelsea Green! Sorry. And by the way, stop messing with Chelsea Green. Stop the fucking bullshit with the death threats, because the whole thing when the whole thing with with Hogan's racist stuff, and you kind of defended him about that. Stop. Alright? Just stop. You fucking marks. Leave the fucking girl alone. I mean, yeah, Hogan's big mouth, did him in, basically. But, you have people like Leo Rush come to kind of defend Hogan. at Chelsea Green defending Hogan. Now she's getting death threats and all this other bullshit. Why? Why? I know people hate Hogan. Hate him with a, they disgust Hogan. I understand that. I did a rant about Hogan's promotion that it was coming out. This Real American promotion. I thought it was horrible. And I was like, yeah, fuck Hulk Hogan and his stupid promotion. But that doesn't mean that I hate him I hate him because he's a racist bastard. No. I grew up watching Hulk Hogan way back in the day. Like, when I was a little bitty Hulksy dude. But I'm not gonna come out on social media and, and say, oh, Hulk Hogan died, good, yay! No, I'm not gonna do that shit. What's wrong with you people? That's why social media needs to fucking die. It does. Like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, even YouTube needs to be shut down. It's got idiot fucking little teenage marks and a little bit around my age, a little bit younger than that, acting like complete fucktards. I think they know everything, and I think they're high and mighty. But then when it happens to them, and everybody's like, oh, your father died, ha ha ha! They get all like, why'd you say that? They get all defensive, like little bitches that they are. Words to the wise people, shut your fucking mouth, and respect the elderly and respect the dead. Just saying. Oh, but Peter, you do voices, and you talk to yourself, like Mike Awesome comes out, I'm not disrespecting the dead, I'm paying tribute, and it's satire. Right, Mike? Yeah, that's right! I hate these people, I'm gonna kick them out. If I wasn't, and didn't have this goddamn halo on my head, I would go down to heaven and go to each one of those people's houses that mess with you, Mr. Joseph, and I will put them through a glass table. Because I'm awesome! You tell him, Mike. Fist bump. You tell him, Mike Awesome, the man who should be in the Hall of Fame. Yeah, I know I should, because I'm awesome. I'm more awesome than The Miz. I know. You don't put up with that bullshit either. You having fun up there with Ozzy? And the Hulkster? Yeah, me and Hulk shared a beer before. Oh, really? You have any, you telling any stories? Nah, he was really talking about his schlong. I didn't need to hear it. Nah, his python, right? Oh, yeah. Yeah, his python isn't that big either. I didn't need to know. Thank you, Mike. Thank you. Just think about it. Bye! Okay. See? That's satire. Learn it. I'm not talking to myself. I'm not off my medication and shit like that. I'm not disrespecting people like Mike Awesome or Eddie Guerrero or Sick Beto, and people like that. Fuck you if you think otherwise. Alright, moving on. Alright, so we get that. Alright, so Matt Cardona and Brian Myers are going to team up, become the major players once again, and they're going to take on the Great Hands. And that's Skyler and Hodge. I said the good hands, but it's the great hands. Good, great, whatever. Moving on. Alright, so we got that. Alright, then we got George the Iceman. No, not Jeff the Iceman, my good buddy Jeffrey Rose. Good buddy, I miss you, man. But anyway, George the Iceman, the personal concierge, he comes out, mocks Rhode Island, why not, because it sucks, and then introduces his lovely ladies of the Elegance brand of Ash and Heather and M. By Elegance, they come out, well, Ash and Heather, I think it was Ash and Heather. Let me get my notes, there we go. Oh, it's Ash, Heather, and M by Elegance in a 6-woman tag team match, 6-woman knockout match with the Inspiration, or the Iconics. That's Billy Kay and Peyton Royce. They team up with the newest member of TNA. She just joined on Thursday night. It's Jakara Miss Jackson, if you're nasty, otherwise known now as her, I think it's her real name, Mara Sade. Or Mara Sade. I can't pronounce it, I don't know. But she came out with her lollipop. She can suck my lollipop all night long. Moving on. But, she had a great debut in her first TNA match. And her and the Inspiration, who should have won the tag team belts, but got screwed. Not like that, but, well, they got screwed in their own way with their husbands. me on big, beautiful babies. Lucky Sean Spears, you fucker. And the other guy that impregnated Billy Kay. Fuck you. That's that. Alright, so, Marasade comes in and cleans house. Heather gets flipped off the ropes onto Marasade for a near fall. That was ouch. But then a quick idolizer by the Inspiration gives Billy Kay the win in 11 minutes, and that was pretty much it. Hopefully we get another Knockouts title match, a tag team title match with the Inspiration and Ash and Heather by Elegance. I think we're going to get that maybe at Emergence, but we'll see. Moving on. Alright, Mike Santana comes into the crowd. Has nothing really to say about what happened at Slammiversary. He's pissed. And I would be too. If I got screwed that way. In my hometown. Not fun. Not fun. Wait, we move on with that. And, forget my notes. There we go. I knew you could do it. Alright, moving on. Alright, we have the lovely Indy Hartwell, who's happy with her win at Slammiversary, beating Tessa Blanchard, the resident racist. So if you want to talk about racist, that's one. But anyway, so it's about a win at Slammiversary when my girl Dani Luna, formerly of Spitfire, she comes in to interrupt, and then Alicia Fox, otherwise known as Victoria Crawford, she comes in to voice her displeasure with both of them. And then we get a match made out of that. So we got Indy and Dani Luna taking on Victoria Crawford and I assume it's not Tessa because I think she got injured. I know. Sucks to be her. But we'll see who Alicia Fox gets to pick as her partner. And it's not the one I thought it was going to be. But we got that. Alright, then we get to Old Man Eric Young, the OG of TNA. Eric Young and the Northern Armory, Williams and, the other guy, can't think of his name. They're there, and EY says, I am the only one who can see the truth. Well, we forgot Ron Killings. That was bad. Do you see the future? There, EY, all the way to the year 3000! Okay. Moving on with that. Alright, then we get the new X Division champion, Leon Slater. He comes out, thinks it's crazy that he won the belt, and now is the youngest X Division champion in history. Puts over Moose for showing him respect, but he wants to talk about AJ Styles. So he wants to bring the title back to its roots of speed, but for now, he wants the Hardy Boys, Jeff and Matt, to come out, and on cue, they come out, the new Tag Team Champions win a hellacious ladder match as Jeff Hardy thinks he wants to go up in a helicopter, and a helicopter ladder comes down, and he goes up that, takes down the titles, so beating First Class, beating the Rascals, and beating the then champions, the Nemeth brothers, Ryan and Nick. By the way, Nick, you parked the hell of that car, and happy birthday, sir. And thank you, Ryan, for following me on Instagram. But, Nick, keep parking cars like you do with Issa's car. Love it. She loves it, man. Okay. So Matt and Jeff come out. Matt's very happy with Leon. Jeff says this is the Hardy Soul Train. Okay. And then Steve Macklin, the Intercontinental Champion, who kept his title, I think against, it was Mance Warner and Sami Callihan in a triple threat match. It was sick. So he comes out, not happy with the Invaders, the NXT people coming in and taking their belts. So you have basically 5 people with 5 titles holding their belts, and they're like, we're gonna go to war! So they're like, hold the line! Love is it always on time! Do. Okay. Let's go to a little bit of Toto. No, not the dog, the band. Alright, so that works for the champs, and then, no, that's it. So it looks like we're getting a TNA NXT War Games. I'm interested, please. Let's see what happens with that. Moving on. Alright, then we get to my good buddy Mance Warner. Speaking of Mance, I met him and his lovely wife, Stephanie DeLander, last weekend. Not this past weekend, the following weekend. Great man, and Stephanie looks great. Love you, Steph. Mance, keep doing your thing. Alright, he takes on Jake something in a no disqualification match. Why not? He goes to the ring really quick, gets hit in the face with a trash can. Ow! Hello, boing! And then man starts swinging various weapons. Hey, you could play for the Mets! Or, well, not the Mets per se, but the Yankees, because they need bats. Where's Judgy Wudgy on the injured list? Wah, wah, wah. Sucks to be you, Yankee fans. You don't have Judgy for another week. Alright, so he swings some various weapons, gets knocked to the floor, cuts off Jake's dibbity-doo. Back in, man sets up 4 open chairs, but gets powerbombed on them. Ow! Jake gets a near fall out of that. And then Stephanie DeLander shows her titties. Now, she owes a distraction, and Mance superplexes Jake through the chairs. Ow! Even worse. Ow! And then a sledgehammer is brought in. Okay, you're not Triple H now. Stop it. But he only hits the chair, which allows Jake to knock him down. Then dump tacks. Oh boy, we got dump tacks. They get pulled out on the floor. And a suplex drops Mance onto them. Ow! And then Jake something hits into the void. Nice Sabbath reference. God bless you, Ozzy! What? No bad. What? What bad? No bad. Don't eat any bats up there. I don't know if there are bats up there in heaven. No, just calm down. Alright, we move on with that. Alright, so Jake something of all people wins in about 6 minutes for, hardcore match with the hardcore guy, Mr. Mance Warner, gets the win. Pretty brutal match. Ouch. Alright, after that, we're going to look at Santino challenging Ethan Page for the NXT Canadian title. Coming up tomorrow night. We got that. Alright, then we get JC Jane, the TNA Knockouts champion and the NXT Women's champion. She comes out with the rest of Fatal Influence. That's Fallon, don't call her Dawn Henley, and my girl Jasmine Nix. Looking great. JC's proud of her win. She's ready for us to think of her when you think of the Knockouts title. And then she goes on a humongous shoot, brother, listing people's names like Xia Li, Xia Brookside, she said Victoria Crawford, or Alicia Fox, and my girl Rosemary need to go to the asylum. You dumb bitch! Don't you take my wife's name in vain, you dumb bitch. Unless you want to get your ass handed to you. Oh, you will. You will, Rosemary. We're hiding in the shadows, you know that, right? The prophecy's always watching, JC, so watch your back. Just saying. Next time, don't mention her name. But anyway, she got some pretty mean, she says some mean shit. She tells Xia Li, go back to the MMA. Damn. Then she says, oh, the person that says, I am TNA, I am the knockout, is like nothing. Like, hasn't done anything relevant in 5 years. Some shit like that. I was like, damn, tell us how you really feel about the TNA roster. Ho ho ho. Damn, JC. She's really getting into that Mandy Rose type thing. So we're seeing basically Toxic Attraction 2.1. Basically. Well, 2.0, 2.1, whatever. Alright, moving on. Alright, then we got the Great Hands, Skyler and Hodge, taking on Matt fucking Cardona and Brian Myers. 3 minutes? Did I say 3 minutes? Yeah, this match went 3 minutes. And Skyler gets the win on Matt fucking Cardona as the big man of the Secret Harvest, along with Alicia Edwards. They come out with distraction, so the Great Hands get the win in 3 minutes. So somebody called, I guess Alicia called, well, not 3 minute warning, she called the big man. Whoever that guy is. And we move on. Alright, we have Frankie Kazarian, the king of TNA. He's he's on commentary for our main event of the evening. One-on-one match, say his name, and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. You have no aura. Pretty much. Alright, he takes on Mike Santana, the BX boy from LAX. Alright, we got that. Actually, this was a pretty good match, under 14 minutes, and eventually Joe goes to the standing ovation, gets blocked, so he settles for the angle slam. Thank you, Kurt Angle, for the near fall. Get back up, a rolling buck 50, which is a Gilmore Casa. Bang! Sets up a top rope. Eddie Guerrero is a splash for a near fall. You like that, Eddie? Oh, it's okay. It's Mike Santana. He's a great luchador. Not luchador. He's not a luchador, Eddie. Well, he kind of, looks like a luchador. Don't interrupt me. Oh, sorry, Eddie. But he hit that frog splash almost like me. It's okay. He can use it. He's Mexican like me. I am Mexican. Pero, okay, calm down. We get that. But Eddie liked it. It was a, near fall. They get into an exchange of fruit roll-ups, and so Mike wins that exchange of fruit roll-ups, and he gets the win. Pretty decent match. And that's it. And then after the match, hey, something you don't see every day in TNA, a code of honor. You'd love to see it. And then they end the show. I thought that Joe Hendry was going to turn on Mike Santana. But I guess not yet, but we'll see what happens with that. Alright, so that ends a pretty decent episode of TNA Impact Wrestling. Yep. And I gave Impact a standard 7 out of 10 stars. And that's pretty much it. Alright. Really quickly before we get to Raw, which I think should have his thing for Hogan on Monday. I think we might have that in memoriam. I don't know if they're going to have like a 10-bell salute that they had on SmackDown, but we'll see what happens with that. Alright. Hopefully we can get to Ring of Honor. I was going to say Ring of Horror sometimes, but alright. Alright, Ring of Honor from Thursday night was was what it was, as always. And Ring of Honor still in their Chicago residency, as this week is the next week, not this week. Next week is in Baltimore. Sorry, Otaku, I thought it was this week. It's next week. So this week their final shows in Baltimore, in Chicago. So we are once again at the Byline Bank Aragon Ballroom, otherwise known as Medieval Times, Jack! Medieval Times! Basically. Alright, so we're at Medieval Times in Chicago, Illinois. And our commentary team every week on Ring of Honor Wrestling on Honor Club. You get it for whatever price you pay it. I get it for free. Because I'm Mr. VIP. Mr. Very Important Peter. So, get that. Alright, so Ian, Rick, Boring, and my good buddy, the Pasta. Caprice Coleman. If I don't do that, he gets mad. And you don't do that, he'll get mad at you too. I don't know, but anyway. Alright, so we're coming up on Death Before Dishonor in October. But we're like 2 months away. We're saying, we're coming up on Death Before Dishonor. It's not even August yet. It was supposed to be in September, and they pushed it back. I don't know why. But in any case, we move on with that. Alright, so we got a pretty decent card. We had a pretty decent card, I should say. Alright, so we started with the opening sequence, run down the card, and we get to the first match of the night. Tag team action player. My favorite tag team right now in AEW and Ring of Honor. They follow me on X and Instagram. You love them. Let's go back to 1985. Truth Magnum and Turbo Floyd, the Outrunners. They take on the Workhorsemen of J.D. Drake and say his name, and he appears. I believe in Anthony Henry. Alright, Anthony Henry back in action after getting his ass handed to him by the Hurt Syndicate. Fun, huh? Alright, this was a pretty good back and forth match, 9.5 minutes. We'll get to the end, and Truth suplexes Anthony Henry, and then he flips over to Turbo Floyd, but the referee didn't see it. What are you looking at? Do something! Fucking ref. Ref, you suck! Basically. And then all four men in the ring. Turbo manages to flip over, gets the hot tag, and Truth Magnum picks up the pace. And then Turbo manages to slam JD Drake. Then he hit the Mega Powers Elbow Brother. I wonder how they're doing up there in heaven. Randy, Terry, Bolea, what are you doing up there? You doing the... Oh, yeah! You having fun up there, Randy? Oh, yeah, I'm having fun with the Hulkster. Okay, no fighting over Liz, right? Liz, nothing wrong? No, it's nothing wrong, Mr. Joseph. Jerry's behaving himself. Make sure he does. Don't let him get in your panties. Like he did back in '85. But that's another story for another time. What'd you say? Oh, yeah. Nothing, Randy. Go away. Stop to attention. Okay, calm down. Anyway. Alright, so we do the Mega Power Turbo Brother. That connects. Then they hit Total Recall. 1, 2, 3 to get the win. And a pretty good match. They are going to be taking on, I think, the Young Bucks. Matt and Nick Jackson. No, actually, take that back. They're taking on FTR in the semifinals this week. So that should be interesting. And, yeah. And we move on with that. I know Raw just started. Okay, we'll get to that a little bit later. As, moving on. The computer always has to clunk out on the worst time. My phone is on in the other room. I don't want to go get it. I'm too lazy. But I'm going to take this time to take a little swig. Because I need it. So, to those who wish us well, everybody else, you can go to hell. Moving on. Alright, after that, we're going to look at the man who's still undefeated, Hologram. Making a save to end last week's show. Okay. So that leads us to the Beast. Mercedes Moné's boy toy, the Beast. Mortos against Serpentico. And you would think this is not too much of a squash match, but the Beast wins with that spinning pile driver. Gets the win in under 5 minutes, and Serpentico go bye-bye. You go bye-bye. Which one you do, Cookie? Okay. Shut up, Boo. Woo! I'm gonna be called Vegeta. Look at this pitiful glob. And Vegeta, the Prince of all Saiyans. Yeah, it sucks that Vegeta had to blow himself up just to kind of kill Boo, but didn't do shit. Just killed himself and Boo just regenerated. What are you gonna do? And that's that. Alright, after that, we're gonna look at the Dark Order beating the frat house at Supercard. Nobody cares. Alright, then they want the Trios titles. Why not? Because nobody defends them. Go after Dustin and the Von Erichs. Why not? They need to get somebody off get them off those goddamn belts that are going to get defended. But we move on. Alright, after that, we got the Vanilla Midget, Blake Christian, and his good buddy Lee Johnson. They take on two Hammonagers named David Ali and Isaiah Moore. That too. And, yeah. Blake and Lee get the win after Johnson gets in a kick, and it was good from the apron, and a running kick into the chest, gets another near fall. Then a torture rack, top rope, double stomp combo, say that 5 times fast, finishes off Isaiah Moore in 3 minutes. Did I say 3 minutes? Yes. And no, my hair is not receding. It's just that way. It's short. So, you know. It's the way it is. I'm not getting old. I still look good, even with my hair kind of thinning. But still look good. Still look better than you do. Just saying. Alright, so we move on for that. Alright, then we go to the ladies. We go to Trish Adora of the Infantry. She takes on Aaliyah James. No relation to Kiana James or any other person named James. And it was a pretty match. Trish Adora finally gets a win in Ring of Honor. I haven't seen her win a lot in Ring of Honor. She hasn't really wrestled much in Ring of Honor lately. But she wins with a bridging German suplex. She gets a win in under 6 minutes. Not bad. Not bad at all. And I don't know if she's going to be in that Women's Pure title tournament. I don't know when it is. Where's the belt? I know we've seen the belt, but where's the tournament? Tony Khan, the man who loves tournaments, you fucking hypocrite. Alright, moving on. Alright, then we got the smart Mark Sterling. He's pissed. What else is new? About getting hit with shattered dreams. By Dustin, I think it was last week or at Supercard. But anyway, he's there with the premier athletes. Tony Nese, the premier athlete himself, and Ari Davari. And I think Josh the Goods Woods was there too. they want revenge. And likely the tag team title. So I guess, well, not Josh Briggs is not there. Josh the Goods Woods is not there. So it's Tony Nese and Ari Daivari. They want a shot at Sammy Guevara, the birthday boy today. Happy birthday, Sammy. Get some pussy from Ty Mello. You better be getting in some birthday sex. If not, oh, goodbye. A woman got some on her birthday. Moving on. Alright, so we'll see what happens with that. Then we're going to look at the Ring of Honor Pure Champion still beating the legend Blue Panther from CMLL at Supercard to continue his historic reign as Pure Champion. Alright, then we get a look at the Von Erichs and the Sons of Texas, Sammy and Dustin. So Marshall and Ross winning at Supercard, retaining their respective belts. And then we see the Matriarchy. They want to win some titles. We already got Nick fucking Wayne with the Ring of Honor TV title. They might go, well, they can't go after the Trios title. So probably going after those tag team titles as well. So we got that. We saw Kip Sabian and Nick Wayne's mom has got it going on. Yes. She's looking hot as always. We got that. Speaking of Nick fucking Wayne, non-title match, Proving Ground match, against El Gringo Loco. I met him last weekend as well, along with Masha and everybody else. That great show. If Loco wins the match or survives the 10-minute time limit, he gets a future Ring of Honor TV title shot. Does he get it? No. Nick misses the moonsault and a kick to the head and the kill switch. Stop stealing my names and my moves, bastard. Not the move itself, but one of my names of one of my epic finishers in XWF lore. So he beats El Gringo Loco in just under 5 minutes. So that's it. He didn't really have to retain, but he kept El Gringo Loco from getting a future title shot. And that's pretty much it. So, meh. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 5 match card on Ring of Honor for about an hour or so. Was alright. Give it 6 out of 10 stars. So, let me know what you guys think of Ring of Honor and TNA this past Thursday night. Leave your thoughts and opinions down below, and your ratings, and whatever else you want to talk about in TNA Ring of Honor land. And that's it. Alright, guys, I'm going to go watch Monday Night Raw. I will be back after Raw with your AEW Collision review, and then we'll talk about Raw tomorrow afternoon right here on the Killer Demons, on the Killer Demons 669 channel. So thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your Monday night. Enjoy Raw tonight. Acknowledge our tribal chief tonight for the final time before Saturday night, because that's the last time we'll see the tribal chief, probably till maybe Clash in Paris or sometime in September, October. Don't know when filming will end for Street Fighter. He plays Akuma, Cody plays Guile, 50 Cent plays E. Honda, of all people, Braun Strowman plays Zangief, and I don't know who else, 50 Cent plays Balrog, the Mike Tyson wannabe guy. So, I don't know who plays E. Honda, or some fat guy. I don't even know who's playing M. Bison or Chun-Li. Well, I want to see who plays Chun-Li. But she's from China. Sorry, some hot Chinese chick. Should be really EO, but she's Japanese. Japanese bitch! Sorry. Alright, so we got that. EO should be on the program tonight to continue her little program with Naomi and Mommy Rhea Ripley for the Raw Women's Championship. There is some rumors saying that Io might win the belt back. Yes, please. Please have Io win it back. Please. As much as I love Naomi and her reign right now, you know, it's just, I want Io back. I want Io to have the belt back. Makes me happy. And Io is happy when she has the belt. Don't go crazy. She goes crazy about Dirk in bed because, you know, she's my third wife, along with Asuka and Kairi. And Mina, my fatal four-way Asian bedroom, oy. Hey, if other Asians play their cards right, you know, I could have a freaking harem or some shit. I could have my own Asian freaking porn. Well, You know, just like line them up. Line up all the Asian chicks. Boom, 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 done. I won't leave the house and leave the bed. I'll be too... I wouldn't even be pooped out. Maybe after number 25. No, not even 20. Maybe like, might be like number 30. Like, give me a 30-woman battle royal in bed with all the hot Asian chicks. I'll be... Who wins? I don't know. Now, if you long time, we have sushi. No. Well, no, that's sushi. But digress. Alright, I'm gonna go watch Raw, ladies and gentlemen. You should too. Thanks for watching, and until next time, once again, TNA gets 7 out of 10 stars, Ring of Honor 6 out of 10. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments section. Alright guys, I'm out of here. Until next time, peace out, rock on, and rock hard with your cookoot. And if you're not down with that, well, me, The Prophecy, and Ozzy, and Hulk Hogan, we all got 3 words for you, brother. Fuck you, man. Shut. Okay, Ozzy, thank you. Eat your carrot cake. Alright, moving on. Alright, thanks for watching, everybody. If you're not down with us, fuck you. And we're out. Peace!